So here we go. Small circle. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Press, 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 leave. You know, what we want to do is we want to have that front end crossing over and the rear end stand relatively still. In the initial stages, the early stages, I don't care if the rear end moves a little bit. That's no big deal. The biggest focus is getting the front end moving and getting the front end crossing over without any hopping. This horse was doing a lot of hopping. When he would turn, he'd come way up because he was sucking back on his hocks a lot. Whenever a horse has all their weight transferred back, when you're teaching them how to spin, they're going to hit themselves with their front feet and it's going to cause them to hop. That's what this horse was doing. So to get him on the right track, all I really needed to do was get some forward drive going in his spin, and that got him crossing over and doing it better. And I would do that just by, I would trot him in circles here. And if you can trot a circle and keep that trot, keep that cadence going, it'll really help the spin. Now this horse, trotting a pretty nice little circle there. I might reverse arc him. I'm going to use the indirect rein, which is my left rein, to move the shoulders to the right. My right hand is going to kind of guide him, help guide him. I'm going to use my outside foot, which is my left foot, kind of get those shoulders moving. Inside rein. Now he's not moving his shoulders good enough. When I lay that rein, if those shoulders don't move, I'm going to bump him with the side of my foot. There we go. Now bring him right down into a spin, getting a little bit of hopping action going. See how he's kind of backing up during this spin? So let's get him going, pop him on the butt a little bit. It's better. Now he's sucking back, see him stepping back? That's messing up his spin. Whenever the rear end is kicking out, it's because he's sucking back or the front end has stopped moving. If you keep the front end moving, the rear end will stay in place, okay? Your leg is what reinforces the rein. If I put my reins on the horse and he doesn't respond, my foot is the reinforcement. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now, he's getting elevated during this turn. In the initial stages of teaching a horse to spin, I'm not going to worry about him elevating. I mean, I would like him to spin with his head low, like in this position right here. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Right now, I want to get his feet crossing over and the front end moving. All right, so we're going to do a little bit more of that. So I'm going to turn, use my foot. He didn't move off the rein. Turn, good. That time he moved his front end off the reins as soon as I used them. Turn, move forward, turn, move forward, turn, move forward, turn, move forward, turn, move forward. Good. So now he's really moving off the reins and going forward when I ask him to. So that's the start of getting everything on the right track for him to spin. Now I'm going to start this spin from forward motion. I would like to maintain cadence. As I'm walking in this circle, we got step, 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 step. I'd like to maintain that in the spin if I could, but at this earliest, I might not be able to. There we go. Well, it wasn't too bad. Step, 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 step. Press with the spur, press, 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 press. Walk him out. And keep going the same direction as we were spinning. So I really liked what we got done right there. We walked with that cadence of step, step, step. And then when he went into a spin, he didn't break that cadence. He kept stepping with the same cadence in the spin as he was in the circle. And what I was doing, I was giving him direction with my hands, and my outside foot was pressing and releasing in time with his steps. It was press, step, release, press, step, release, press, press, press. And when I press and release, I'm keeping my foot close to the horse, okay, so I can time. We'll have the camera come in close on my foot. When I'm going to press and release, I turn my toe out, and it's press, release, press, release, press, release, press, release. So my spur is always within about an inch of the horse, okay? I don't move it off of him. I turn my toe out and press, and then I just relax my foot. So my spur is really only moving about an inch. Okay, so that was pretty good going to the right. Let's try it to the left. So here again, we're gonna turn and accelerate, turn and accelerate. Let me tell you what happens when people watch these videos and they see me turn and accelerate. What they end up doing is they turn and then they wait forever and then they accelerate. If you're doing that, you're losing the effectiveness. It won't work. So when you hear me say this, turn and accelerate, that means turn and accelerate right now. Matter of fact, you need to be accelerating while you're still turning, okay? So it's turn, accelerate now. Turn, accelerate now. Bring it back down to a trot. Now we're going to do a reverse arc. Put my right rein against his shoulder. Left rein guides him. Outside foot helps move that shoulder in. Good. Sucking back too much. Got to keep the forward motion. If they're hopping, it means they're losing their forward drive. Got to keep the forward drive going in a circle. Here we go. That's pretty good. Good. Release him, walk forward, or trot forward. Keep going the same direction. The release is what lets him know, that's his reward. That lets him know he did the right thing. So he's hopping, means he's sucking back too much, he's not crossing over. Get this circle smaller. If I can't trot a smooth circle, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, I'm not going to spin very good. There we go. Press, 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 leave. So if you can't trot a nice cadenced circle, small circle, done smoothly, he's not going to spin very smoothly. So here we go. Small circle. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Press, 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 leave. Okay, that wasn't too bad, okay? Not perfect, but he's well on his way to getting that, pretty well down. Remember, the key points are a spin is nothing more than the small circle that you can do. So you want to practice on getting your circles really, really good. Get control of his shoulders, get control of his head and neck. He's got to be supple to do this. And if you can get him to where he can walk and trot a very small, correct circle with his head in good position, it's going to be pretty easy to get him spinning correctly.
I hope you liked this video. If you did, go ahead and click that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you when I upload a new video. Leave your comments and questions in the comment section below the video. Oh, and don't forget to go to my website and get that free membership. It'll give you access to all kinds of good stuff. I mean, you'll learn a bunch. I'll have a link to it down below also. Okay, that's all for now. Take care.